Hi guys, Cameron here, and welcome to the next installment. This will be the third installment of New Year's New Army, which is my Dunland raiding force. This is the 2022 New Year's New Army, and I thought I would take you along the whole journey from start to finish from the 1st of January up until Armies on Parade, which is normally in November. But yeah, if you haven't caught up with the series already, please by all means go into my channel, find it, and you will be able to watch the last 2 episodes. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, because then you can keep up to date with the ones that I am going to upload in the future, like this one. So, what have I done since the last iteration of this vlog? We have got the 4 Huskarls, or no, the Dunland Riders, they're not Huskarls. I've got Huskarls in a box. Got these guys still on their painting handles, still not been done. I'm not struggling with these guys, I just am in love with these guys just now, but I really need to get them painted up. I've got their horses completely painted, so I have 4 horses for the Dunland stuff completely painted, and I just need to finish their riders. It's all 4 of them. The light's not picking them up particularly well. I don't know if I can reflect any light. Nah. But it's 4 riders, and they've got a tiny bit of red on them, and other than that, they're just sprayed black. One of them does have that's not going to show. Ah well, you'll see it in the glamour shots. 3D printed shield from Guardians of Wiltshire, which I really appreciate. But on top of that, I also have this Eowyn mounted metal model. I spoke about her on the last one. She is about to go in some methylated spirits so that she can be stripped, and she is going to become a wild woman of Dunland and go to war with these Huskarls. What I need to do for her is I need to add a shield onto her, of course. She is a shield maiden after all. And this arm is going to get, well, the hand is going to get cut, and an axe is going to get added onto that, just so she has the correct war gear, because obviously Dunland Riders don't have throwing spears, whereas Eowyn does. I've got her base sitting there, ready literally for her to get thrown in a bath in 5 minutes, whenever I finish this update, and then we will see what happens. However, I've also progressed with some more of the terrain. So, last time we saw the terrain, I had finished this off to kind of where we are just now. I still need to get the smoke. This is my burnt out Dunland house, Rohan house. So that still needs to get the smoke. I'm still questioning how I'd do that. So if you have any ideas, please put them in the comments below. I'd really appreciate the hand with that. I'm thinking pillow stuffing and then giving it a light spray of grey and blacks, and then kind of just cramming it in there. I do have the tea light to kind of do some magical fire effects, but yeah, I'm not too sure on that, so like I say, pop it down below. But on top of that, I have got these wall sections now all sprayed up in their nice black, and actually before starting recording this, I actually started painting this one. So this is Rhinox hide, kind of overbrushed, dry brushed onto that, and actually I've done the watchtower as well with that. It's not showing up particularly well on camera, but trust me, it's there. And what this is going to do is, after a couple, it's going to look at the same kind of brown as these Rohan houses, so it kind of all ties together nice. That is the plan for literally just now. I am going to do that. Although I've also got the gates. I've got these on 2 painting handles, so they can work quite well, and actually it was easy to spray on the painting handles. But yeah, it's the job for literally right now is to go and do all these overbrushings and dry brushings with my 3 paints. Now, I don't know if I've ever said what I use. So I spray them with high coat matte black. I don't actually use GW or Army Paint or anything like that. I use high coat, and I buy that from Amazon in packs of 3 for like 14 quid. So it works perfectly and comes out a really nice matte black. I've not had anything chip, regardless of material, plastic, metal, or resin from them, and that actually goes for a number of systems, whether it's Lord of the Rings, 40k, or actually even other manufacturers like Star Wars Legion. They all work perfectly. But yeah, after that, I do an overbrush of Rhinox hide. That is not showing up on camera. Nah, it's not showing up. But quick overbrush with that. I just use a dirty old kind of kids painting paintbrush. It's just quick, easy, it's terrain, you get it done quick. After that is kind of going towards the dry brush of... Ooh, is it gonna focus? Because I can't pronounce this. It's one of GW's new ones. Thondia brown. Let's... Nah, it's not gonna go. Thondia brown. Thondia brown. Space coat. And then after that, with a dry brush to kind of make it a lighter brown, Mornfang brown. I'm not going to bother trying to get the camera to focus on that, but yeah. So that is where we currently are. When we come back, hopefully I've got the terrain finished, and hopefully these guys, who knows, we'll see. Terrain will definitely be finished because that's what I'm just about to kind of do right now. So I will see you soon, hopefully. So, new year, new army with this stuff. What have I managed to do for month 3, essentially, of this? So far, not particularly much on this project at all. As I showed you, I haven't really done much on the Dunland horses yet at all. But what I have managed to do is I have managed to do my palisades and my watchtower. So, these guys have just been finished up. What I'll do is I'll try and take some photos of them and actually show them off in some good colours, and I'll potentially paste that over this. But I've got a watchtower done, and I've got 4 of these done. They are based, let me show them that way so you can see them, with some flowers, with some grass, and with some leaves even on top. So I've got 4 of these, and that includes ones with the gate. Now, this has got a gate, it does move. I've cut them so they are at 45 degrees, so when it comes in, it still actually stays there. The thing is, with this one, I've broken that hinge. Let me see. Can you see that on camera? Not moving? I don't know. Broken that hinge, which is a little annoying, but if it stays on the table, it should be fine, and I reckon it's going to break soon enough. So I'm wondering if I should just glue it in there and glue it shut, but we'll see. This one, however, with this gate, seems to open perfectly fine. There's a click, but kind of doesn't really matter, and that's just much the same. Actually, both the ones with the gates have got ladders on kind of the opposite side to the gate, just as you can see there. And then, last but not least, is this one. Much the same. Nice, quick, easy paint job. And what I'll do, like I say, is I'll get some photos and kind of put them up over this bit. They were quick, simple, easy, fun to do. Really enjoyed them, and that is just the update for just now. So I will speak to you later. So a little bit of free camera work, but I am finally in the process of making Eowyn into a rider of Dunland, or Dunlanding rider. This gentleman here is given his axe up. He is going to give that up for Eowyn. I'm going to cut off her hand, and then on the opposite side I'm going to put this shield, and it'll look absolutely fantastic. So bear with me, and I will be back in just a second with all of this sorted. And there we go. A little bit more work than I was expecting for a simple weapon swap, but I'm more than happy with how it's turned out. She is now glued onto her base with her axe, so I will wait for this glue to set. As you can see, it is still drying, and I will then take her outside and spray her. And what that means is she will be getting painted up at the same time as these 4 guys, which you have been seeing for probably the last like 2-3 videos now. But they have got a little bit of paint on them, and then actually I thought I didn't want to paint her until I had finished. Sorry, I didn't want to paint these guys until I'd finished her conversion. So now that they are done, these guys 4 horses, oh there goes the creaky chair, these guys 4 horses are painted up already, waiting. So I'll paint her horse up, and then I'll paint the 2 at the same time, or the 5 at the same time. So let's get on with that. So quick update on a few things. I can't remember where I left Eowyn before. She is now spray painted and ready to be painted. Can't remember if I've shown you that already, but I haven't put any paint on her yet. Hoping to. Other than that, we have got a burning house of Rohan, which is absolutely fantastic. So finally finished. I've been saying this is going to be finished for a while. You can see just that wee little, so it's an electric candle in there that just flickers. I do have another three of them, so I might put another one in there so there's two candles kind of showing more fire effects. But that is just some pillow stuffing, sprayed black very lightly. I might do a little bit more black. On camera it does look less than it actually is, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it. But yeah, that is a Rohan house finally painted up, which I'm really happy with. And kind of the fact that it's like that, it does mean that I think all of the terrain that I am using for this board is done. Because of course I've done the palisades and the watchtower now. So we will see if I do any more. If I do, it's just going to be another watchtower, but I'm unsure if I will do that or not. But yeah, so that's that for this little bit of the update. I think this is going to be the last update for the New Year, New Army for this month. It is now the 10th of, well, almost the 11th of March. It is 11:32 on the 10th of March PM. You can see it's all nice and dark outside. Thora is sleeping somewhere, not on the sofa behind me at least. And what I've got is I've got almost finished riders. Very, very close in the sense of I will probably finish them before this video is published on the 15th, but I want to kind of show you them, get this wrapped up, and then have everything completely done. So what we've got, let me see, I'll bring the light down. Oh, angel glow. Nah, it's not gonna do anything at all, is it? Well, let me see. Can I get any form of focus on these? I don't think I can. If I turn the camera around, maybe I can, so give me just a sec. We'll go retro with shaky cam footage. So we have got 4 riders almost done. They're pretty much done themselves apart from the shields, and that is absolutely fantastic. Let me see if I can get some good, there we go. So I need to do a little bit on the boots and the leather, and then obviously do all 5 of their shields, or 4 of their shields, sorry, and then I'll show you Eowyn, and then yeah, these guys will probably be called done. But then we have the Shield Maiden herself. Now her horse is not done, obviously. It will be getting painted as a black horse, to be fair, but obviously she needs a lot more work done to her. But she is very close. My second Wild Woman of Dunland. You'll see a little bit of kind of dodginess on her face. That's actually just in the sculpt. I kind of didn't want to pull that off, or really how I was going to do it, but they are going to look something similar to this. Now that lovely flower there is by Warlord Games, and they've stopped producing it, so I'm going to need to find an alternative. I think I've found some, and I've got some on the way, but we'll certainly see. But yeah, these guys are going to look awfully similar to that, and we'll see how it kind of goes. But yeah, that's these guys almost done. We'll get there soon. Well, now that you have seen Eowyn and these 4 riders almost done and ready to put on their painted horses, luckily enough, pre-painted, they've been done for probably 2 months now. I can't remember if they were in the first batch or if they were in the second. You guys can go look back at the videos if you'd like. But March and April are meant to be a battlefield behemoth, and this guy is who I have picked for the battlefield behemoth. He is sprayed in his black, he is painted, I think his name is Goroth, if I remember correctly. Now, what you're kind of anticipating for battlefield behemoth in New Year, New Army is the biggest, baddest, bestest thing that the army has. Now, for me, doing Dunland, that isn't really anything. I know that I am including Sharky, or Saruman, in
my army, but there is a month, and I can't remember which month, or 2 months I should say, that are wizards and spellcasters and whatnot, so he will be included in that one then. So the biggest and baddest and behemoth would be him. So single model that I need to paint up next month, which is essentially what's going to be March to April's, so March 15th to April 15th, because these videos always go up on the 15th. That is who I've got to paint up. So for next month, you will have these guys finished, and you will have this guy finished. So there'll definitely be 6 models finished off for New Year, New Army, and we will see what else I manage to kind of get done for that time. But yeah, I reckon he classes as the Battlefield Behemoth for Dunland, at least. But yeah, that's everything for this update. All I can say now is thank you very much for watching. This is a video series if you haven't figured that out already, so please go and check out my channel and look up the playlist for New Year, New Army 2022. I'd greatly appreciate it. And then if you like it and you've liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all those wonderful things. I'm real close to 300 subscribers. I think I'm currently 3 off, so if I could get another 3, that would be great. My goal this year was 250, so I've already smashed that. So all I can say is thank you to absolutely everyone who has subscribed and does comment and does like and follow these updates. I really appreciate it. You are all absolutely amazing. I don't do Patreon or anything like that. I probably never will. It's not my place. I don't feel like I should get paid for doing this sort of stuff. But if you do fancy giving something back to the channel, down in the description below there is 3 affiliate links. One for Element Games and one for Goblin Gaming. They are UK stores. I recommend Element Games and Goblin Gaming. They're absolutely fantastic and I use them constantly. And for the US people, there is Noble Knights Gaming, or Noble Knight Games I should say. They are a new affiliate that I am using, and that is for the US customers or US subscribers and followers and all that sort of stuff. I would really appreciate it if any and all of you did that. It gives a kickback to the channel and costs you guys nothing. But yeah, what did you think of this update, all the things that I've managed to do this month? Anything that you particularly like? Anything that you think I've failed on? Maybe her face? Maybe, probably. And do you think this guy is the Battlefield Behemoth for the army? Or do you think there is someone or something that could have been better in a Dunland force? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But thank you very much for watching. Take care and bye-bye.
Thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and use my affiliate links in the description below. Take care and bye-bye.